Hello AP Biology students, we're going to go over the 10th section in Unit 5. And in this section, we're going to cover something called pedigrees. Now, pedigrees are basically just a family tree. What they do is they record and show how different traits are passed from parents to offspring. All of the circles and the squares in these pedigrees are going to represent people, and the lines that connect them are going to show how they're related. In these pedigrees, males are going to be squares, while females are going to be circles. When looking at a specific trait, shaded in individuals, as you can see here, are going to be affected. That just means they have some trait. That trait could be either dominant or recessive, depending on what we're actually looking at. Individuals who don't have that trait are called not affected, and you can see they are not filled in. Carriers, on the other hand, are going to be half filled in. They don't express the trait, but they still have one allele, so they're going to be half shaded in for a heterozygous genotype. Now, sometimes in these pedigrees, we're not going to actually know what the second letter of a genotype is going to be. So if big A, or big A, little a are possible, the correct answer or the correct genotype for that individual is going to be big A question mark. This is because we don't know what that second allele is, so we have to put a question mark to show that we just don't know. Now, lines between individuals are going to represent that couple having offspring. In this pedigree, you can see a line between these two individuals, and then the children below are their offspring. So that means they had a boy and a girl. Typically, we call these marriage lines, but they obviously don't have to be married to have kids. Now in this TikTok, I'm not going to show you how to analyze if a pedigree is like dominant or recessive, just because I've made other TikToks about analyzing and working through these pedigrees, and if you want more practice, you can find those.